Hey everyone. Hi. Uh, it's Friday night. I'm in a really good mood. All right. So just put up with me. All right. So, you guys, I've got so much stuff that I want to talk about that your comments and more questions and stuff. It's like I'm like 5 videos behind. Drives me nuts. Wait, hang on. It would not be a normal video if I don't forget to turn the lights on. Okay, so I sorry. Jeez. If you're new here, I'm really sorry. This channel really isn't that interesting. It's just me like talking about stuff because crazy stuff happens all the time. And I do crazy stuff. So I tell you guys about it, right? Yeah, so this might be like a lot of editing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Now, first thing, you might notice the hat. I'm feeling kind of blue today. Do you guys remember this hat? Those of you that have been with me for a long time, make brass great again. All right, now a flute and a clarinet and a saxophone, what are those called? What section do those belong in? Do 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 do. Woodwinds, right? What about what Ava just did? Oh, by the way, good job on the intro.
Thanks.
Yeah, it sounded good. So you tuned the snare drum a little bit, like I told you to, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds good. You know, we'll get back to this in a second. I'm going off on a tangent, per usual. But Ava, I still, and you guys, I said this a while back, but Ava, I don't understand how you can do that when you don't have arms. I mean, how does that work?
Well, you don't have legs.
Well, I've got legs. I've got legs. I mean,
Well, you're always behind your desk. How do your viewers really know?
well, yeah, I sit behind a desk and, but I've 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 got legs and I told you guys before, yeah, eventually we are going to go in the camper in the trailer. I'm going to show you stuff out there, but it's Minnesota. And so it's getting cold outside. Well, I mean, not cold. It's not 10 below yet, but I'm going to bring you in the trailer and I'm going to show you around and show you, what it looks like before I destroy it. Rip out all the countertops and the cabinets and all that stuff and put in more lightweight stuff. But okay, so back to this. In fact, back in the day, a couple of you said, "How can I get one of those hats?" But okay, so what Ava did, Ava, what's it called? What you do?
Drums or percussion?
Yeah, percussion. So what's left? Woodwinds. Oh, what do you call violins, violas, cellos, upright bass? Stringed instruments. What do you call those? Yeah, boring. So that's why I play brass, right? Those, and this, So yeah, we need to make brass great again, like the stuff over there, like and the stuff over there. And we don't talk about politics on this channel, right? So I mean, I'm just saying. Wait, so I should probably take off the blue hat. Wait, take off the. All right, so there. No, that's not quite. Yeah, all right. That's what I'm talking about, right? It's kind of like neutral. Australia, they just sit down there and mind their own business, right? They don't get in other people's business. So, whoops. Oh, I did two things by accidental. If you're new here, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Just get used to it. I'm in a good mood. So, okay, accidentally dinged the dinger and accidentally. But you guys, we have wait, let me get my toy ready. We have one new subscriber. I always have trouble with this. I should return it back to Party City or whatever. Give me a new one. But new subscriber, you know who you are. I don't. I'm not going to stalk you or anything. But welcome. And it doesn't matter. This is a nonprofit. I'm not trying to make money on here. It's because making money on YouTube is pertinent impossible, right? No, this is just for fun. I have fun. Do you have fun? I hope you're having fun. All right. So now, you guys, I have. Oh my gosh, that was a long intro. And thanks again, Ava.
You're welcome.
All right. So let's do something interesting, maybe. All right. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but we'll figure it out. All right, let's go. Okay, so that was a really long intro. Sorry. Now we're gonna like dial down the silliness just a little bit. Carol asked a really good question. She says, I have a concern medically. You were able to get to your doctor and a CT scan, right, immediately and caught your cancer. If you're new here, yes, I'm very lucky to be on the planet. Here's the thing. Sorry, MadPack, loyal viewers, love you guys. But if you're new here, I lost both my brother and sister to pancreatic cancer 10 and 12 years ago. All right. So I kind of knew what the symptoms were because I did a bunch of research and stuff. And so, yeah, and I caught it right away. I went in and, anyway, if you're traveling, you will need the same. Reoccurring cancer is fast and swift. Oh, geez. Will you notice the symptoms and be able to get to a scan immediately? I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. Can you be on preventive chemo? I don't know. That's a great question. I'm going to ask next time I go in. Maybe talk to your oncologist and have a plan. He can make a call wherever you are and get you in within a day or two. Well, thank you, Carol. I, from your comments, you guys, I'm being really serious now. And it's really humbling and really touches me. Um, you guys care about me, and you guys know I care about you guys too, right? But it's just doing this YouTube channel, telling my story and, what I was going through. And you guys were like, all your great encouragement and stuff, so yeah, just being real. You guys, thank you. Thank you very much. And you know that, right? If you've been around for a while, you know that. But Carol, yeah, when I'm on the road full time, and like I said in the previous video, which I all right, a little bit of silliness. I was watching that previous video I did like I don't know, like an hour ago, and I'm giggling at myself. It was pretty funny. If you haven't seen it, go back and look at it. It'll be at the end of this video. But anyway, so yeah, but I talked about it, like going down to New Mexico, and there's like good providers in Albuquerque, and so yeah, it is. Yeah, Carol, thanks for the question, and I responded. Um, I said, I know, I think about that a lot. And and I said, right now I go in every 4 months for a routine CT scan just to check on things and see how things are going. So right now things are great. I'm, full remission. A lot of a lot of you guys are too. A lot of you guys have been through cancer treatment and radiation and all kinds of, double mastectomies and stuff. You guys have been through a lot and you're here encouraging me like that. I'm just being serious. That okay, do you get it? All right, that's why I'm doing this. All right. So thank you, Carol. And then I responded to her, and then she came back and said, 5 years is the gold standard to say you're cured. Pancreatic cancer is a poop or a bomb. It's a bomb, though. Ask your doctor if it's the same. You're doing great. Wait, I have to expand this. Remember, no sugar. Sorry, Mama Bear here. Thank you, Mama Bear. Carol, you've been with me for a long time. Um, no sugar. You know what, you guys? Um, since I started, well, since I started diabetes, right, Kristen? I mean, you're going through the same thing, right? Diabetes kind of sucks because pasta and bread, I bake my own bread. But, well, I used to. I loved doing that. But I can't bake the same bread that I did back then because, missing half of my pancreas. I've been looking for it. I can't find it. I can I can talk to my surgeon. He'll probably know where it is. It's in landfill or something. I don't know. Ew. Like seriously, what happens with off on a tangent? What happens with stuff that the surgeon like takes out? Like what leave a comment if you know the answer to that. I'm curious. I don't know. But since I'm missing half my pancreas, yeah, there's no insulin or not as much insulin going in. So I went on the keto diet or the carnivore diet. Guess what? Well, let's go back like 3 years before I was diagnosed. I was weighing in at like 220, which is the BMI, the body mass index or something like that, the whatever. And I did this in a previous video, but and it's hard to do with my things on, but take your thumb and middle finger around your wrist. If they touch your average frame, like your skeletal structure, right? If they overlap your thin frame, if they don't touch, you have a large frame, and there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean anything other than your skeletal structure is bigger than like mine or whatever. But now here's my point. Sorry if you're new here. Geez, why are you still listening? So, you guys, I was 220 before I was diagnosed. Then I started having symptoms and I started losing tons of weight because, long story, but anyway, that's what pancreatic cancer does. I was losing tons of weight when I called my doctor over video and I told her I'm down to 178 pounds. She's like, "Get in here tomorrow." All right. So then going through my cancer treatment and the chemo and all that, I came out of that. I was around maybe 200, maybe. So I lost I gained whatever. But now I'm down to 195 because I'm on this keto diet or this, really watching my carbs. I've cut out all processed sugar, donuts and pasta and, all the stuff that makes us feel like the comfort food, right? The really, oh, it's been hard, you guys. I'm serious. I love to cook and I love pasta, but I can't do that anymore. So I've got all kinds of recipes for keto and carnivore diet and that's what I'm going to be those videos are going to be when I'm on the road and I'm doing a keto bread in my Dutch oven, international sign language for the Dutch oven, right? With the handle, right? Heavy cast iron over a fire, making my own bread, but it's keto friendly. So it's almond flour and coconut flour, and I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I made my own hot dogs a couple videos ago. So I've got almond flour in the fridge, and so I'll be showing you guys that. But yeah, so I have lost weight doing this keto diet. And, I'm getting used to it, and cutting out all the refined sugars and stuff. You guys should be like, just don't, why? Cancer loves sugar. That's why Carol said that. That's why when I went in for a PET scan, I told you about it. The PET scan looks for, well, it's a long story, but they inject radioactive sugar into your bloodstream. You go into the scanner picks up on the sugar, the radioactive sugar, because the cancer cells are eating it. That's why the PET scan is, really cool. The science, right? All right. So, geez, this is going to be a long video. Let's keep going. Thank you, Carol. Yes, no sugar in my diet, and like fake maple syrup that I buy. It's like all kinds of weird stuff. I'll maybe a different video, you guys, but there's like monk fruit that takes the place of like brown sugar and stuff. So I'm cooking with all kinds of like really weird stuff, but I like it. So it's working. I'm losing weight and, maybe someday I'll be like, in pretty good shape. I don't know. Like, let's keep going. Geez, this is going to be long. All right. Thanks for being here. Okay. So, you guys, this is not the video I was planning on doing tonight. Like, it's, I babbled again and it's getting too long. So, I mean, the lights went off automatically because it's bedtime and the fire is low. But it's okay. I'm totally okay with it. You know, I guess the point I want to make is you guys supported me, through my whole thing, and I guess that's the takeaway. Thank you, thank you, Mad Pack. And if you're new, there will be some more silliness, probably tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, if I get to bed on time. But yeah, thanks, you guys. Yeah, not the video I was envisioning, but it's okay. So thanks again, and I'll talk to you. Wait, hang on. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. All right, and I'll talk to you maybe tomorrow morning or something. I don't know. Do you like the hat? Do you like it? So thank you. Thanks for being here, you guys. And yeah, talk to you soon. All right. Bye. Science.